Welcome to SveNFL.
What is up, y'all?
It's Jonathan Rollins.
And Schif Musara.
And we're two Americans living in Sweden, talking about football. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Week 12 is in the books. We did it. We made it through 12 weeks of this wonderful sport that we love called football. And we'll talk about it, man. We're going to review all of the games. I'll start by saying our bank account's a little fatter. Y'all can follow our betting journey on patreon.com/SveNFL to see the perfect bets that we're making. We can talk that shit now. I didn't mention it earlier in the season because we were trying to we were losing money like crazy. We had our worst betting ever at the beginning of the season. Normally with the beginning is when we start getting our little ego, get our swagger. This season it was looking bad. I didn't even want to talk about it, but these last couple weeks, man.
I mean, Grandma was homeless.
Yeah.
We got disinvited to the Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
family Thanksgiving.
Grandma can afford some cornbread now. We're paying her back. She might be able to make some cornbread, make some dressing and everything.
Yeah, we hit that shit. We even hit
We hit the multiple parlays.
We hit multiple parlays, plus the Schif Stradamus upset.
Yep. Yep. I think we didn't throw that in the parlay. I almost did. I'm glad. I was like, no, we
joked about putting it in the parlay. It popped it up to like 7 or 8 times the money.
Yeah, we should have done it, man. That would have been crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, next time. Hindsight's 2020. We got we did our thing. So y'all might want to see if y'all can make some money too. Christmas is coming. I don't know what else to say. Christmas coming. You know. Go ahead and get on the SveNFL bet train. But yeah, the games were good this week. Maybe it's because my team didn't play. My team had a bye week, and I was able to really jump in earlier than normal. Normally, I have to jump in and watch the stuff after, or catch a little bit of red zone at the end of the night, kind of catch up on stuff, and then watch all of the 40-minute condensed. But this time, I got to watch it as it was playing out, man. I got a little red zone experience. It was dope, man.
We've had 2 weeks of very entertaining, closely contested matches. What didn't we?
Yeah.
I think we had 3 overtime games.
3 overtime. It was a possible 4. It was almost going to be a 4th overtime. I remember him saying it, Scott Hansen. But we got to start with the Thursday night game. We didn't. Another one where I think we had the parlay on that, right? But we didn't bet on the winner.
No.
Because Buffalo lost to the Texans 23-19. Shocked. I was shocked that Davis Mills beat the Buffalo Bills.
Davis Mills did not beat the Buffalo. Let's be honest here. That defense beat the Buffalo Bills, and
we said it though. They keep holding people under. Like we're averaging 16 points. We bet the under. That's what we bet on Thursday. Come on, man.
8 sacks of Josh Allen in this game. They also got him to throw 2 picks.
Yep.
And, James Cook for the Bills was the only one. My man, former Bulldog James Cook, you can't hold him down. 116 yards at Tutty. But, I mean, this defense is just, they are fierce.
Yeah.
And, the thing that's maybe a little, to be fair, the whole Davis Mills, scenario where the team is, he's 3-0.
Yeah.
Since CJ Stroud got hurt.
Is he better? Is he a better quarterback? Maybe he's like, you know what? I'm used to this bad offensive line shit. Give me whatever. I've been there through the bad times. Give me a good defense. I'll figure it out. I could take these hits and get used to it. Or maybe the line is starting to gel.
Yeah, maybe. Or maybe they just feel bad because CJ Stroud got a concussion. But I don't know. Whatever it is, they're certainly playing their way back into contention. The AFC South is suddenly looking interesting.
Yeah, man. And that's partially due to a name that I love to say, Joquavius. Joquavius Marks.
Right. I'm glad you said it because I can't say it.
You can't say the J word? You're not allowed, man. You can't say the J word, man. I get it.
Speaking of words you're not supposed to say, did you hear Tom Brady almost say the N word on the broadcast?
No. What was he saying? It like he was hyped up? Was he saying it like a brother, or was he saying it like racist like way?
No, honestly, it was during the Eagles Cowboys game.
Okay. He said Dak is my favorite. No. Black Prescott.
You know what he was trying to say? He was trying to say Landon Dickerson.
Oh yes, I did hear that. Yeah.
And he accidentally said
Nickerson. Nickerson.
He said the N-word, paused. He said the N-word without the R, I think. Like he was so close. And then he stopped and was like, "Excuse me, Dickerson." Yeah, I mean, it was like I was like, "Whoa, what just happened?"
I saw that. Yeah. Oh yeah, you were up late, right? Weren't we both up late? We didn't know we both were up late.
Oh my god, dude! Yeah, I would have texted you had I known you were awake. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna have to look this up because it's still.
Yeah, Google it. It's out there, bro. People are talking about it.
I'm gonna find it and pull it up so we could play it live. Y'all at home. I'll be right back with Tom Brady saying the N-word. Okay, we're back, ladies and gentlemen. I have found the video. Let's hear what Tom Brady has to say, man. Let's hear what he has to say about these football players, man. How does he really feel? Let's go.
Izua just blasting through Landon Dickerson right there. Diggy just blasting through Landon Dickerson right there. The pump and Diggy just blasting through.
I mean, to his credit, he caught himself.
He caught himself, man. He thought he was chilling in his garage with his boys and kissing his sons in the mouth, and he got caught. No, I think I like that he kind of laughed, like, man, I know where this is gonna be. I know where this is going.
Yeah,
he has to be. He's pretty calculated, it seems, and self-aware. So that's funny.
I was up late. I couldn't sleep, and so I decided to just turn the game back on. And when I heard that, I pressed the stream. I paused the stream and was
10
like,
second back.
Hold on.
What did this Dicker? Nick.
I was like, I don't want to like bring this up and be like, oh, I'm just making up some crazy shit. And I went back and listened to, and even still, I was like, well, what if nobody's talking about this? But then, of course, I heard it later. And it was just like,
you said, what did this Dickerson just say? We know Tom didn't mean that, man.
You the real MVP.
Oh man, I really want to hear. Well, they did talk to him later. I know you saw the press conference with Tom Brady. You didn't see it when they asked him about this?
No, what did he say?
I run this
shit. Oh man.
Yeah,
that's funny.
Anyway, Bills lost.
Nigga, please. Can you lend a nigga a pencil?
All right, I'm done. Yeah, but that was funny. What's the next game? We on to the Steelers and the Bears?
Steelers Bears. Another one score victory for the Bears. Forgive me if I'm not convinced still.
Yeah. We got a little bit of feedback from a Bears fan listener.
Oh, we did?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me guess. It's very measured,
rational. Very rational. Yeah.
And complimentary.
He sent an audio clip.
Put some respect on my name.
He said He said, "We're not respecting the Bears. What more do they have to do? They're 8-3, above amongst the tops in the NFC. They're beating who's put in front of them, and the only stat that matters is in the win column. And and next week they play the Eagles. Big test. Big test. So I think I'm gonna reserve my judgment because I still don't believe what I see. But Caleb Williams out there with over 100 quarterback rating, 3 tutties, extending the play like always. But I feel like that's not like playoff football though.
I mean, look, the thing is, the Bears are getting better because they have what appears to be a real football coach.
Yes.
Right. So I give them credit for that. It's not just about Caleb Williams. Like, he came in and fixed what was a terrible run game from last year. Yeah. You know, everybody was out here thinking my man DeAndre Swift was done, but he's had a pretty good year. He's also turned this Kyle Monangai dude into a fucking beast. You know, he's got that.
You had a chance to call him the Monangai guy.
This Monangai guy. He's managed to kind of replicate a Walmart version of Montgomery and Gibbs in Monangai and DeAndre Swift.
That's true.
And he's doing it with a receiving core that doesn't really jump off the screen too much.
That's true.
And their defense is playing great. I mean, their defense won them this football game for sure.
Yeah, man. Can we go through the quarterbacks they beat this year? Yes,
exactly.
All right. In their victories, they beat Mason Rudolph recently, J.J. McCarthy, Dart in a close victory. But didn't he get hurt that game? Jackson Dart?
Maybe.
Is that the game he got hurt? I don't know, but it is still a rookie quarterback. The Bengals quarterback, who still put up 42 points on him. But I think that was Flacco. Lost to the Ravens. Beat the Saints with Shuck or whoever it was at the time. No, they had
probably Spencer Rattler.
And the Commanders, they beat Jaden Daniels.
I'm not sure. I don't remember who played in that game. Yeah, no, you're right. Jaden Daniels did play in that game because I remember it was a big story. It was like, because that was the game that they lost to the Hail Mary.
The Hail Mary thing. They beat the Raiders with Geno, who is old Geno.
Yeah.
Now. And the Raiders look like the worst team in the NFL, possibly. And they beat the Cowboys.
Well, they beat the Cowboys before the Cowboys were able to kind of fix their defense. When everybody was getting almost 300 yards a game on the Cowboys in the run game.
Got run off the field by the Lions and lost to J.J. McCarthy and the Vikings. I don't know, bro.
Actually, that game. Yeah, no, that was J.J.
I don't know, bro. I haven't seen. Now you got to understand where we're coming from. If we're looking at the quarterbacks you played.
Yeah. Look, I don't have any personal beef with the Bears.
Me neither. I grew. I was like we've said my football origin story. My fan origin story as we began this podcast. We went through all our fan origin stories, and we still encourage listeners to send in your fan origin story. My origin story as a Dolphins fan is I became a Dolphins fan only because I developed a relationship with the Dolphins organization professionally. Like not professionally, but I was a part of the Boys and Girls Club. Got a bunch of free Dolphins gear. Wayne Huizinga, the owner of the Dolphins, took a liking to us. They started the Boys and Girls Club. So I was like, I couldn't not be a Dolphins fan then. So I switched from the Bears. My dad's from Chicago. I grew up cheering for the Bears. I did the Super Bowl shuffles, one of my earliest memories. I've been a Bears. I got no hate for the Bears. I root for the Bears in my heart sometimes, But I still have eyes. And they don't pass the eye test. That's all I'm saying. Sorry, listener.
Yeah, and I think that obviously because they've had a nice run of one score game victories here. That's always a little suspect. They have a negative point differential. They get it's not a lot, but they give up more points than they score. That's an indicator that they're not a real football team. And all the other teams, or certainly, the two teams, I think the Packers and the Lions are 100% better football team than the Chicago Bears, period. I don't care what the record says.
You know what? The Friday, they're going to be playing in front of national TV, right? It's going to be, the Friday game, the Black Friday game. They're playing the Eagles, and that's when we'll know if we're going to be eating crow. Is it going to be turkey, leftover turkey, or crow that we eat that day? It's up to the Bears.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know, because I don't necessarily believe in.
No, Schif. If they beat one of the top teams in NFC.
Look, the last thing I'll say about this, I respect Ben Johnson and what he's doing with this football team.
Yeah, they're ahead of schedule.
I am not convinced that Caleb Williams will ever learn to be a real NFL quarterback who knows how to play in structure as a unit. I think that he's great at escaping a collapsing pocket. And that's good. That's a good thing that your quarterback can do that. My current quarterback cannot do that. However, this is not how you win football games in the playoffs. It's not going to work.
No, exactly. What do you think about the Patriots as an organization that's also ahead of schedule? Way ahead of schedule.
My thought about the Patriots is honestly, again, they hired the right coach.
Yeah, that a lot of teams passed on.
Mine included.
Yeah, a lot of teams are probably feeling really stupid right now.
Actually,
including the Jets, the rival Jets.
Yeah, we passed on Vrabel. We passed on Ben Johnson. Well, I think Ben Johnson may have passed on us, actually, but which, smart by him. Yeah. But Vrabel has got this team cooking. This was an interesting game, the Patriots and the Bengals, because there were many times on the broadcast where you heard phrases that you don't normally hear associated with the Bengals, which was good job by the Bengals defense. Like they really played quite well at key moments in the game. They had a goal line stand. They were, I think they caused a couple of turnovers, if I'm correct, maybe a fumble or.
There was a fumble and a pick, right?
Oh, a pick six. They got a pick six too. Yeah. But unfortunately, Joe Flacco also threw a pick six. Yeah. So that kind of,
Oh no, they didn't fumble. They got the fumble back.
It was the pick six that I was thinking of. And, the Bengals defense looked like they came to play. But, like I said, before this game even happened, you take Jamar Chase out of the equation, and I just don't expect this offense to function the way that it normally does, where they're putting up, 30 plus points a game. My only concern with the Patriots is that, I don't know what they're doing with their, this Travion Henderson guy feels like the real deal to me. And now that Ramondre Stevenson is back, I think they just need to put him on the shelf and just let this kid develop.
Yeah, I agree. But they look like whatever decision they're making, it'll be in the best interest of football. It doesn't seem like any of the other bullshit. It seems like their organization is going in the right direction, and it's like, yeah.
I mean, they're 10-2, and this is the difference. They feel like a team that is for real, well-run organization.
They lost their tackle though.
They did. That was a big deal.
Yeah.
There were rumors that Joe Burrow was going to play in this game, and that kind of, Sunday they said that's not happening. It looks like Thanksgiving is probably going to be when we see Joe Burrow. But I think
Burrow's like, I'm not playing without Chase. Sorry.
The Bengals are 3-8. It's just not. I think the season is lost. It doesn't really matter if he comes back and plays or not.
Coach. Now's the time. Now's the time, Cincinnati. It's not getting a new coach, Detroit Lions, but they almost lost the goddamn game, that's for sure. This was one of this almost destroyed our parlay.
This was like the fucking berserker game of the week. You know, there were over 1,000 yards of offense.
Jeez.
In this game.
Jeez Louise.
And one of the funny side notes, Saga went and picked up Jameson Williams on her fantasy roster because she has Jamar Chase. Jamar Chase was suspended, so she was like, fuck, I need a receiver. And she was like, I'm going to go get this guy. He's been balling. How do you have like 1,000 yards of offenses in this game and Jameson Williams gets 0 points in fantasy? How's that possible? Anyway, this game was insane. The Giants were playing fantastic. I mean, there were so many. If you haven't watched this game, this is one of those games. If you didn't see it, go back and watch the game in 40. It's totally worth your time. Oh, yeah. Because there were so many crazy moments in this game. And Jameis Winston, I'm convinced, and I heard this on another podcast, when this season is over, the NFL just needs to hire Jameis Winston as like the official like backup quarterback of the NFL. And they just fly him in. They had this idea where they said, the NFL just needs to hold him. And whenever, like 6 or 7 weeks into the season, wherever there's a bad team that suddenly gets an injured quarterback, you just send them Jameis Winston, right? Because he's not going to turn your season around per se, but he's going to just make everything so much more fun, right?
It's like Dobbs on steroids. Remember a couple years ago, Dobbs was that dude just bouncing around, making teams good for 2 weeks?
Yeah. So it pops off with they did like a crazy flea flicker play.
Oh, yeah.
Where what was it? I think it was Wan'Dale Robinson caught it, and it was like a 70-yard or a 40-yard bomb or something like that. Wan'Dale Robinson had like 130 yards receiving at the half. Like it was crazy. But then the Lions kind of woke up, got their shit together, started moving the ball. The Giants also did that. What was that improbable Jameis Winston touchdown that looked like at no point was that going to work, right? The handoff was wonky. What's his name? The running back who had the ball had to avoid a tackle, and then when he turned to throw it, I was like, oh, that's getting picked. Somehow Jameis catches it and shakes off the defender to score the touchdown and do the little finger roll. So I was like, what is happening? This is so crazy. It was
just so wild, man. But you know what's crazy, though? I never doubted that the Lions are going to win this game. I never doubted it. It's weird because they were like, I was like, they'll come back. They'll win this. They'll win this. We needed it too, though.
It certainly helps when your star receiver, Jahmyr Gibbs, what did he have? Like over 260 yards from scrimmage and 3 touchdowns. And the first snap of overtime, he takes off for a how long was that run? Was it like 69-yard touchdown run? First snap of overtime. Was just absolutely insane. And shout out to the kicker for that kick that he had to make to send it to overtime. Was a long ass kick, and he just barely snuck that thing in.
It was like 59 or something like that.
Is it Jake Bates? Is that his name?
Yeah, Jake Bates.
Yeah, he barely snuck it in towards the bottom, like right corner of the.
Barely.
This game was so freaking entertaining and fun to watch, and exactly what you want as a Giant. If you're a Giants fan, you're like, you don't want to win any more games because you have. If you think about it, the Giants, you probably have your quarterback, right, in Jackson Dart. You just got to make sure to don't put too much on his shoulders. You got Scatterboo, who's going to come back next year. You got Neighbors, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yo, they might be good fast.
The defense is playing really, really well.
They gotta nail the coach,
for the most part.
They gotta nail the coach.
You nail the coach. You got a high draft pick. Jameis just gave you.
But they got the same GM though, bro.
They're gonna get rid of him, I think.
They got rid of their defensive coordinator. They fired the defensive coordinator. Maybe the coach got some pictures, man.
They did fire the defensive coordinator after the game.
Maybe the coach has pictures of Trump blowing Bubba.
Maybe.
I mean, maybe the GM. I don't know, man. But I'm kind of rooting for the Giants to figure it out, man. I got a few Giants fans in my life, and they've been,
I think the Giants are going to turn around quick.
I think so too, man. Even though I liked Dayball, but he wasn't the guy. He wasn't the guy, man. And Kafka tried to make he's trying to make a stance, man.
You know who else isn't the guy?
Who?
J.J. McCarthy.
I knew that was what you were gonna say, man.
You are trash.
This motherfucker,
Bruh. It was bad. It was hard to watch sometimes. It was one play where he doubled back, like reset, and then reset, and went back and lost another like 6 yards on the sack.
didn't we bet the under on his passing yards?
Yes. That's one of the things we hit. Yeah, we could have put the half. We could have bet the half on his passing yard. It was like 230 or something like that. They said 213, I think it might have been. And
this
we were
bitch
like,
was 12 for 19, 87 yards passing, 2 picks. He has at least 1 interception in each of his last 5 or 6 games.
he must not.
He got
get
sacked.
It, man.
He got sacked 5 times as well.
Jeez.
This is. It's kind of sad actually because I really don't blame the Vikings for the situation they're in, because last year was probably like what happened last year was completely unexpected, right?
Right.
You got an injured first round draft pick, right? JJ McCarthy gets injured. They bring in Sam Darnold as a bridge, and this bitch goes out and wins 14 games.
Yeah.
That wasn't the plan, right?
Yeah.
But so at that point, you're thinking to yourself, like, well, what do we do? Like, we have this first round draft pick.
Yeah.
And obviously the coach is thinking to himself, well, he's supposed to be this quarterback whisperer. He got Sam Darnold to win 14 games. I should be able to get JJ McCarthy a national
He got
championship.
Cousins before that. Before Cousins got hurt. Remember they were winning that season when they had Dobbs and then Cousins. And then...
Yeah, exactly. But McCarthy, I think McCarthy, from a bigger picture perspective, because of the school he played for in college and because of the coach that he played for, Harbaugh, at Michigan, I think there was he might be the worst quarterback in NFL modern history.
There's a lot of bad football from what I watch.
It's too early
of course.
to call him a bust.
We used to say this about Sam Darnold. Let's not forget. Same guy we're talking about when he was playing for the Jets. But that's different. He was playing for the Jets under a Jets organization. I don't remember which organization it was, but they never really had that offensive-minded coach ever, as far as I can remember. Jets, they haven't had an offensive-minded coach since, what, Pete Carroll? I mean, he's defensive-minded too.
Yeah.
Like, that's not their thing. They don't hire those types of coaches. Now, O'Connell, he's part of that McVay, that little think tank of those guys, McVay, McDaniels, Shanahan, Morris, all of those guys who just like bleed football. And if you can't pull out more than 87 yards, 12 and 19 out of a quarterback, then it ain't happening.
Yeah. Also, the other thing you have to remember about JJ McCarthy is that Michigan, for the most part, was playing around their quarterback.
Yeah, they were like defense and running game, old school. That's why I thought we were saying in the draft. We were saying that draft. Like, I don't know if that's the guy. We don't know. Now we know, or now we think we know.
Yeah. Because I mean, as far as
there are also unknowns. The ones we don't know, we don't know.
Yeah, because as far as the Packers are concerned in this game, like it wasn't even that hard.
No, that's what she said.
The Vikings are not a hard team to beat right now when you don't have to worry about the offense at all.
My thing was hard.
Yeah, Justin Jefferson, his thing is definitely not hard right now.
He mad. And he's trying his best. He's one of my favorite receivers because he makes it happen even not having the top quarterback. You know what I mean? The quarterback lets him down. You don't hear much drama out of him. But you're starting to see the body language of like, what the fuck are we doing, coach? Mm-hmm. Who's their backup?
Actually, well, that's pretty interesting because I just read this morning, and this is some shady shit.
Undisclosed injury?
Apparently, J.J. McCarthy came to Kevin O'Connell on the plane after the game.
With a black eye. His arm was behind his back, twisted.
And he claims, despite the fact that no one seems to know when this happened, J.J. McCarthy has some symptoms of a concussion.
Oh.
And is very unlikely to play this week, which means Their backup, their third, or I guess he started out the year as their third string quarterback. Max Brosmer will likely be
I'm just playing. Max, bro, where did he play at? I don't even know this guy. Max Brosner?
Yeah, look him up, bro. I was like, who is this guy? He doesn't even look like a real person.
Max Brosner.
Is he the one that looks like should be changing my oil? Does he have a mustache? He does. He's got a little goatee.
Brosmer. If you got bro in your last name, you're a dude. You're the dude, man. Post-game symptoms. That's such fucking bullshit.
All right.
All right, we'll see. But didn't they do something like that with him earlier? When they were like taking their time bringing him back and people were saying maybe he's not ready. Remember that shit?
That was like an ankle thing. It wasn't a concussion thing.
They're like, you know what? Your ankle's hurt, right, bro?
This screams to me as another soft benching.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
I got a little scared. We did one bet we didn't make. I mean, we didn't achieve or accomplish or get right is the Seahawks winning by 12, man. The Titans came out. They fought their asses off to get back in this game. Because they were getting blown the fuck out. And then all of a sudden, I thought we were good on the bet. I just kind of zoned out. And next thing you know, the Titans are bringing it. You know, they scored some bullshit points at the end to make it closer and ruin our bet.
Yeah, they did.
But Cam Ward looks like that dude. Sometimes.
Cam Ward had probably his most impressive game of the year. It felt like they kind of took the leash off.
Yeah.
And let him
cook.
You know, well, he was really out here doing things that he doesn't we haven't seen it, that you and I saw him do in college, but they haven't been letting him do in Tennessee yet, which was scramble, run if it's not there.
You know why?
Also, yeah. They also gave him Xavier Restrepo, which is another thing he had in college that they haven't. Yeah. How do you have a guy that literally broke the touchdown record?
What are they doing
in Miami, which is like one of the most illustrious wide receivers?
Michael Irving went there. Fucking Andre Johnson went there.
And you've got the guy who broke the touchdown record, and he's an undrafted free agent after the draft. Put the guy in the fucking game. Who are you worried he's going to outplay? Fucking Chig Okonkwo, or what's this? Chimere Dike? I never even heard of this guy. Who's the other guy they had? Well, Calvin Ridley. He's out now.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like what do you have to lose by making Xavier Restrepo your third string wide receiver? Like put him out there.
Who has a very good chemistry with the quarterback?
Exactly. I don't understand why it took them week
for 3
12.
years. Devontae Adams was trying to match up with old quarterbacks just for chemistry on bad teams. It's like obviously it means something. I don't know. It's weird, but they fought valiantly, and but the Seahawks still look like one of the best teams in NFC.
I mean, the story of the Seahawks is obviously Jackson Smith and Jigba.
Insane.
This guy, no matter what, like he. I mean, it's crazy how at week after week the guy's averaging like over 100 yards receiving. I mean, he accounts for. They're not
going to let Tom Brady call any of his games.
No. And
Jigba, oh shit!
It's crazy when you have a guy. He has 167 yards receiving. The next closest receiver has 30 yards receiving.
Yeah.
So it's like. And that was a running back. It's like how
if I can't get it to him, I'm checking it down.
If you know that this guy is going to get the ball that often, like how does he keep doing this week after week?
I mean, it's the Brock Bowers syndrome. There's just nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do about it. We're good. We know they're throwing into Brock Bowers. There's nothing you can do about it. It's in there.
I love that syndrome.
Yeah, I bet you do. The game of the week, huh? How about the Chiefs pulling the Undertaker on us?
This was a big deal, y'all, because they even said it on the broadcast. Like the Chiefs, if they win this game, they've got like a 55% chance of making the playoffs. If they lost it, it was like somewhere in the 20% chance.
Yeah.
So this was massive. Both teams came to play. Defenses were out here doing their damnedest to fucking win this football game.
Man, two of the best, man. Two of the best going at it. I loved it. I love some defense.
Mm-hmm. This was a classic Spagnuolo versus Anarumo again, right? Normally it's Chiefs Bengals because it used to be with the Bengals, but
hell yeah.
But this was great, and Mahomes was, doing his best, even though they put a lot of pressure on him. He got sacked 4 times.
Yeah, you saw Tom. Did you hear what Tony Romo said? This is playoff Mahomes, and I was like, it was
such a hard on for him.
Yeah, he does, but he was right though.
This was one of our overtime games. This one goes to overtime, and the Chiefs they did what we remember the Chiefs doing last year, which was just
win.
And this was what they've lost all 5 of their 1-score games. All 5 of the games they've lost this year have been 1-score games. This is the first one that they've actually won. They're still a good football team. It's just that metric of winning 1-score games. Like we said, it can either go the way it's going for the Chiefs this year, or it can go the way it's going for the Bears this year.
How about the misogynist kicker? 5 for 5.
Totally.
You got 15 points out of your kicker, man.
Speaking of problematic kickers, Justin Tucker is trying out for the Saints this week.
I see that, man. What the fuck?
So,
punchable face, punchable kicker. But I wouldn't worry if I'm the Colts, but the Colts' next few games might be tough though, man. They might go on the slide, man.
I'm actually going to disagree with you. I would worry if I'm the Colts.
Yeah, that's true. They might lose out.
Because here's the thing. I'm
looking at it now. Oh, shit.
Part of the Colts' winning record, all credit to them. They've played very well. Jonathan Taylor has been an absolute beast.
Yeah.
But if you look at their record, they beat, they had a very, very favorable schedule.
Yeah.
The losses that they've had are to with the exception of they did lose to did they lose to the Cardinals? Is that?
No, they beat
no,
them.
sorry.
They beat them.
Sorry. Yeah. They beat the Cardinals. They lost to the Rams, who I think might be the best team in football.
Best team in the NFL.
They lost to the Steelers, who figured out their defense that week. And now they've lost to the Chiefs. So, and they've got the Jaguars, who were right on their tail.
Yeah.
And they have to play the Jaguars. They still haven't played the Jaguars yet, right?
No, they haven't played the Texans either.
And they haven't played the Texans. So they have they still have the opportunity to finish 3rd in this division.
Yeah. That's crazy.
They could go from this team that we're all like, oh my God, to like, oh, look at that.
My God.
They just wound up right back where we thought they would.
Huh.
So this whole thing could flip upside down real quick. Yeah. Speaking of things that flipped upside down real quick, it wasn't a pretty game. The Ravens won 23-10 versus the Jets, but what we thought was going to happen has just happened. As soon as Lamar gets back, the Ravens go on a 5-game heater, right? And now they're tied with the Steelers, but in the lead for the division. Due to
and they get to play the Steelers twice. They play the Bengals, who are like falling apart, twice. And then that's going to be a good game. December 21st, man. Ravens, Patriots. Then they play Packers, and then they've ended up with the Steelers, which may or may not mean anything. So,
The only thing that has me a little worried is that this was not pretty.
Lamar,
Lamar
he looks rusty.
Lamar looks like he's not 100%. He looks like he's not really back from the injury just yet. Luckily, they're playing the Jets, so it doesn't really, it didn't really matter that much. And the Ravens defense is playing better in the back half of the season, which is what they always do. They start slow and then they get cranked up. they get a little pep talk from my man, former Bulldog Roquan Smith. He starts threatening to kill people's wives, and it's like, okay, all right, let's play some football. But yeah, they're winning football games. They're doing what they have to do, and it looks like they're in a good position to win this division, just like we said they would.
Yeah. We're gonna take a break, a little brisket break, a barbecue brisket break, and then we'll come back with the rest of the games. SveNFL is proudly sponsored by Brisket and Friends. Brisket and Friends is the best barbecue in Sweden. Brisket and Friends. Barbecue so good, make you want to slap your grandma. Go there. Get you some good barbecue. Best in Sweden. Now, back to SveNFL. All right, we back, y'all, to talk about what everybody wants to talk about.
Oh, God.
Shedeur Sanders.
You just crank up the hype machine.
11 for 20, 209 yards. Let's talk about it. Is this the future of the NFL? Go.
Okay. I want to let's set this up. I mean, congratulations to Shedeur Sanders.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yes. I'm glad for him.
He looked better than Dylan Gabriel.
As a father, I love watching his dad happy in the stands, too.
I love that, too. And also, I think some off-field context is appropriate here. He's had almost no reps with the ones or even like participating on the practice squad for the majority of the season, which to me is like Browns from an organizational perspective. Like, what are you doing?
What are you doing? Yeah.
What in the fuck are you doing? Like, we get it that you made all these goofy mistakes during the draft, but
What?
don't try to bury your mistake in the dirt and think that we're not going to see it. You know what I mean?
You smoke crack, don't you?
To Shedeur Sanders' credit, like, he came out and I think he did a very good job of just being like, you know what? I'm just going to be me. I'm going to play my game. He made some really, really beautiful throws.
That first touchdown was like,
yeah, he
rolls
really,
out
really
to
did.
the right, fucking launched that shit on the
But
money.
like a rookie, he also made some really stupid throws. The interception was typical, like
rookie shit. But you got to get this shit out.
Yeah, the linebacker fooled him. He looked like he was going to cover. Yeah. He looked like he was going to, block, but then he dropped back in coverage, and Sanders threw it right to him. The thing that I think everybody needs to remember, and the NFL media universe is not going to do this. They beat the Raiders. Okay, they beat the Raiders, who we know at this point are one of the most terrible football teams in the NFL in the year 2025. Geno Smith is dreadful. Yeah. The offensive line cannot protect him. Ashton Genty, despite the fact that I think he's a good running back. Yeah. My daughter Saga thinks he's trash. But they can't block for this guy.
And the Browns got one of the best defenses in the NFL.
And Myles Garrett is
maybe the best defensive player in the NFL. Yeah.
He might be the best defensive player ever. I mean, this guy is probably going to break the sack record this year. Yeah. He's on pace to break the sack record. Yeah. And, we'll see how the Browns – he's already been announced the starting quarterback for next week, despite the fact that Dylan Gabriel has cleared concussion protocol. So that it appears that Sanders is going to be the Browns quarterback.
This is a very important moment for the coach. This is a very important moment for the coach to understand what the locker room feels.
It's also
they punted the ball 8 times.
It's also very important for the guy who owns the Browns fan who owns that jersey that has all of the quarterbacks names on it. What haven't they had like 42 quarterbacks? In the last 20 years. Yeah. Next week they play the 49ers.
All right.
Okay. So
he might want to call out sick.
So we'll see.
We'll see what they're talking about. Hopefully he gets progressively better, But
I'm here for it. I've never had an issue.
Yeah.
With Shedeur. I do think that I like my players to have a little bit of humility.
Yeah.
Which I don't know.
Young. They're 20 years old, man. These guys young.
Shedeur Sanders is a victim of his father's name, basically. Yeah. Because we wouldn't even be, I've said this 1,000 times, we wouldn't even be talking about this guy in the way that we talk about him if his name was, George Smith. You know what I mean?
Dion got the Taylor Swift treatment.
Yeah, he did.
Every play, they're just showing up to him, switching up to him like they did to him.
Didn't hear anybody complain about that.
Nope. Good point. Was anybody complaining about Trevor Lawrence?
Yes, lots of people were complaining about Trevor Lawrence.
What the fuck, man? They won, though, but seriously, man. Jeez.
They did, but what I'm hearing, especially a lot more this year, is that the generational quarterback narrative that has been propping him up for all of these years, I think it's over.
Good.
I don't know if
maybe he's probably glad. Like, geez, less pressure.
Trevor Lawrence, since coming into the NFL, nobody has more interceptions than Trevor Lawrence as a quarterback. No one.
I didn't know that. He came in 21, right? Yeah.
Yeah. No one.
Generational.
He's generational. 3 touchdowns and 3 picks in this game and 3 sacks. We love that symmetry.
For the autists out there. I did it for you guys.
His longest pass was 30 yards long. So, I mean, we got 3s all over the place. It's great.
Oh, man.
And he won by 3 points.
What are you going to do?
This is crazy. Like, I don't know.
Man, they had to go to overtime. I don't believe in the Jags. I know that's your, one of your secondary teams or whatever. I'm not. That ain't it. They should feel good. It's first year with Liam Cohen, and maybe he's getting the culture right. They're still in the hunt, but we all know how this movie ends.
I actually think they should consider trading him at the end of the year.
Ah, yeah, really get him. You know where?
Tell me.
Minnesota.
Yeah, I honestly think that it would be the best thing for both parties.
Yeah, let O'Donnell get a hold of him. He can work with that.
I think Trevor Lawrence could
good reclamation project.
He's a great example of a potential reclamation project, but it also gives the Jaguars a chance to go, you know what? We gotta reset.
Yeah. Because
we got something here.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. It's a new regime, new coach, new GM. Like, think about it. The tough part is that they're winning too many games. They're not gonna. We always say that, like,
they're not winning because of him.
Here's the thing. We always say, oh, it's a shame they won too many games because they're not going to get a high draft pick so they can get the best quarterback. But considering the lack of success rate.
Yeah, you had the best quarterback.
You know what I mean? Like, why do we keep overvaluing
a
top 10 quarterback pick when over 50% of them failed to meet expectations? Yeah. Like, just be smarter, right? Yep. Be the Rams. Go get a quarterback you know is good.
Mm-hmm. Rams one of the smartest organizations out there.
Instead of guessing that this young quarterback is going to be good. You know what I mean?
Maybe it's time for Aaron Rodgers to warm it up down in Florida.
I don't think that's a good idea.
No, I'm just kidding.
Aaron Rodgers in Jacksonville, something just doesn't sit right with that.
That's a good, and I'm glad you mentioned that, the draft, because the 2020 draft is considered possibly a really good, down the line, be considered a really impactful draft where you got Joe Burrow and Justin Herbert and Tua Tagovailoa and wait a minute, the only one to win the Super Bowl out of those guys, Jalen Hurts.
True.
Out of that draft class. He wasn't the first pick. He wasn't a top 6 pick like those other guys. Just throwing it out there. Speaking of Jalen Hurts.
Was that the year that we took? Someone reminded me the other day when I was listening to something. There was one draft. They were talking shit about Kyle Pitts.
Oh, was that the Pitts at number 8? No, he came out after.
Kyle Pitts got picked like fourth or fifth overall.
Oh yeah.
And you still had Justin Jefferson on the board. I was like, oh my god. I was like, oh Jesus Christ! Like, what were we thinking? Oof. Anyway, sorry.
Man, that was 2021, 4th overall, and just ooh, you got to get him out of there for that. And the GM skipped out on Vrabel.
Anywho,
the Eagles, Cowboys, Jalen Hurts and his boys took an L in the division rivalry. That's always fun, though, man. Eagles,
just
Cowboys,
like I said they would.
Mm-hmm.
You thought I was crazy for saying Cowboys money line. Eagles are going to lose to the Cowboys. I got a feeling.
I put an asterisk on it. I put a meaningless asterisk on it, and I was wrong, man. They gave me my 5th loss.
Funny? So Sunday night, I usually see the first half of the 10 o'clock games, and then I go to bed.
Yeah.
I couldn't fall asleep. I'm laying in bed. It's 21-0 when I go to bed.
Yeah.
I realize about 45 minutes into trying to go to sleep, it ain't happening.
Yeah.
So I get up. Usually when I
can't.
can't sleep, I usually get up and I just I just change my location. I go to the couch and I try to fall asleep.
Yeah.
But when I got up to move to the couch, I looked at my phone and I saw it was 21-21. I was like, wait, what?
What the fuck?
Because I went to bed thinking like, damn, Skip Stradamus is a fucking idiot. Like, I can't believe I said they were going to lose this game. And all of a sudden I get hyped. So now I'm definitely.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Skip Stradamus, that dude, man.
So I turned the TV on. I'm like, I'm fucking locked in this motherfucker. And I turned it in right at that moment where the Cowboys had the ball in the red zone with a chance to score a touchdown, and they turned it over. They fucked. CeeDee Lamb dropped the ball. CeeDee Lamb had some drops in this game. He did not have his best game. And they turned the ball over to the Eagles, and I'm thinking like, shit, they blew it. But then the Cowboys defense, which has been much improved in the last couple of weeks, stepped up, made plays, and they sacked Jalen Hurts on a critical third down, which forced them to punt the ball.
Yeah, man. I mean, he should have got rid of that ball, though. I remember when it happened. I was like, what? Why? Why?
Yeah. And the Cowboys put it together. They put it together, and they gave this kicker of theirs, what's his name? Brandon Aubrey, best kicker
best in the league. He missed one.
He missed one earlier in the game.
51, yeah.
But he got his second chance to be the hero, and he did that without any issues whatsoever. George Pickens, my man, former Bulldog, is just fucking – he's doing the thing that he did the year that I won fantasy. I remember I had George Pickens, and I was like, I cannot believe I'm forced to play George Pickens. He hasn't done shit all year. And in the last few weeks of the season, he just went absolutely nuclear, and he's doing it all over again. 146, 9 targets, 9 receptions, 146 yards and a touchdown. It's just absolutely insane.
That's crazy that you mentioned the targets like that, because on the other side, why the fuck is Saquon Barkley only running the ball 10 times?
I have no idea. You know what? They just haven't been able to run the ball very well for whatever reason. That offensive line has not been able to create holes for him. This has been a problem for Saquon for weeks.
22 yards, bro.
I mean, he's like barely getting 2 yards per carry in this game.
Barely.
Damn, man.
But shout out to the fucking Cowboys defense. I mean, they really look like they could not do anything right in the first half.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just an absolute mess. You had.
Oh, you mean? It looks like they're turning it around. But yeah.
Yeah. But the they had some fumble. The Cowboys had fumble issues in this game.
Yeah.
A pick. Kevontae Turpin had a bad fumble in this game too. I think they fumbled a punt as well, or was that the Eagles that did that? Anyway, a lot of turnovers. But end of the day, the Cowboys come out on top.
Yeah.
And even, I think it's the funniest thing to me is that, the Eagles in a game where they finally addressed the Jalen Hurts, AJ Brown problem, right? 10 targets, 8 receptions, 110 yards and a touchdown for AJ Brown, and they still lose the game.
Yeah, exactly. I was thinking they were over. That was my point with the only 10 rushing attempts. They were forcing the ball to A.J. Brown, but that's not going to be the way to win it. I don't know.
I mean,
What do I know?
I always think balance is the way to win, and they can't figure that out.
The Falcons figured it out.
Speaking of balance, let's go.
I thought the Saints were going to win this game because Kirk Cousins looked horrible last time I saw him. So I was like, okay.
Yeah, he looked kind of shaky in the first half as well. But our defense, honestly, defense got 5 sacks in this game. They threw some crazy stat up on the screen in this game. Falcons defense has got like somewhere in the neighborhood of like 20 sacks in the last 5 or 6 games. It's crazy.
Yeah.
So, I mean, why do we keep? I mean, this is the first game we've won in 5 games. Why do we have 26 sacks in the last 5 games and we just keep losing? I don't know, but. I don't know how to feel, to be honest. Like, I mean, there's a lot of interesting things. Obviously, kind of fascinating that Kirk Cousins and Darnell Mooney play better together than Darnell Mooney and Michael Penix. I'm not quite sure what that's about. Bijan looked pretty good. We didn't really have to.
We thought he would run the ball more.
Saints made it pretty easy for us.
Yeah. I feel like we should move on. We should move off this game.
Yeah, I mean, Isak is convinced that the Falcons could still win this division if we go on a heater, and it's true. I mean, it's there, but we need to root for, and we can talk about it now. We need to root for the Bucs' decline to continue. The Bucs lost to the Rams 34-7, and Baker Mayfield, leaves the game with a shoulder injury.
You play the Jets next.
Yeah.
Then you play the Seahawks. Oof.
Yeah.
Then you play the Falcons. I'm sorry, the Bucks. I'm sorry, Falcons.
Yeah.
But then you play the Cardinals in the Bird Battle. But then you play the Rams. God damn. It's the worst time to have the NFC West games at the end. And then you play the Saints. So you got 8 wins in you, right?
Sure. And that, in a division like the NFC South can get you a division title.
You can win the division 8 and 9.
So,
and then we'll start have that debate.
We're only 2 games back at this point. So, but the Bucs are the better team. I don't look. They ran into a buzzsaw. Watching Matthew Stafford conduct this offense is probably the most enjoyable version of football in the league right now. Yeah,
it's amazing. He's the MVP. He's the MVP in my eyes.
Guaranteed back shoulder corner end zone pass that he does to Devontae Adams just every week.
When they got him, right, we were like, oh shit, I didn't expect this though. You know what I mean? I didn't expect him to be a red zone fucking monster that he is now. And we hit this bet, like we made a parlay bet on this game because we felt so confident in this Thursday night matchup that we just could make a parlay bet on it. And by halftime, it was like we hit it. Because it was like Matthew Stafford throws a touchdown, Adams throws 2 touchdowns, Adams has a touchdown, and Baker Mayfield runs for 12 yards or whatever it was. And I was like watching the game when I woke up yesterday morning, and I was like, oh shit, it's halftime and we hit our parlay.
Yeah, this was one of the games I was watching when I couldn't sleep too, because my inability to sleep went into the 3 a.m. hour.
Damn.
So it was one of those nights, and I watched the first half of this game. And
we're talking about Devontae Adams and Puka Nacua. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Like the way that they use these guys is like so unorthodox that they have to be losing. Like the defensive coordinators have to be like, you really have to shift the way that you're. First of all, we already talked about it when we broke down the coaching strategies, how they're the tightest formations in the NFL. They put it all like in the middle of the field. And then you got to chase these fucking dudes around. Then you got to tackle this big ass dude, Nacua. This big ass Dickerson. You got to tackle this big ass Dickerson running around, man.
And another one of these no-look touchdown passes from Stafford to the tight end.
And this guy out here, unfair. And Verse on the other side, chasing your quarterback around. Whew. Well, let's lock them in as a Super Bowl pick right now, winning the Super Bowl.
100%. And I feel like Matthew Stafford should already be a lock for MVP, period.
I think I'm going to pick Super Bowl, Stafford MVP, Super Bowl MVP, Rams Super Bowl. I think I'm
that's an interesting parlay. I like that.
Yeah.
The Bucs. So we don't know what the deal is. They have a very favorable schedule for the rest of the way. But the real question is, this left shoulder injury is what undid Baker Mayfield's career in Cleveland. It's the same injury.
Okay.
So keep an eye on that. But their schedule for the rest of the season, they got Cardinals, Saints, Falcons, Panthers twice, and the Dolphins. So it's all set up for them to win this division. But they got to stay healthy.
Well,
speaking of Panthers, I bet the 49ers wish they could play the Panthers twice.
Man, another parlay we hit right away. It was done before halftime. Our parlay. It was insane. Well, besides 49ers winning, but I knew they were going to win.
Brock Purdy played terrible. He throws 3 interceptions.
Man.
It didn't matter because Bryce Young also threw 2 interceptions of his own. And McCaffrey just kind of put the team on his back and took care of the rest. He had over 100 yards from scrimmage, a couple of touchdowns, or 1 touchdown. He won the ball game for the 49ers. And then the defense obviously did their job. Panthers aren't a real football team. That 6-6 record is a joke. 2 of those wins are to, the woebegone Falcons, who are just a completely meaningless organization. Their schedule the rest of the way gets. I mean, they got to play the Rams next week, so good luck with that.
Yeah.
Saints, always a rock fight. And then you got the Bucs twice, and then with the Seahawks sandwiched in there, it's like, oh Jesus, yeah. So, but the NFC West, as much as we, get excited about the Rams. I mean, that division is probably.
Yeah, man.
That shit is tight, man. There is no room to trip. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like one
or
trip.
even like a little injury or slip up, it's a wrap. Yeah. They gotta bring it. But it might make them prime for the playoffs, but it also could make them peak early. You might have that where you gotta play your ass off to get there and then you overdid it.
Well, they've got this really confusing issue to work through, the 49ers, considering Brock Purdy, we haven't seen a lot of him this year because of injuries.
Yeah.
He hasn't played his best game. And Mac Jones, to be fair, was looking pretty good.
Do it.
I think it'll take a legitimate injury to Brock Purdy for us to see Mac Jones again, but
because Purdy also did some stuff. I mean, in this game, there was a couple times where he scrambled for first downs and extended the play and stuff. That's stuff Mac Jones can't do. Mac Jones got to get you, quick release. I mean, if he scrambles, it's like slow motion.
Mac Jones with that dad bod, he ain't running nowhere. He's running to the refrigerator to get another beer.
He run like it's like the field's made of oatmeal. It's not working out. I just tried to do a parlay on all of the stuff I said, and it didn't work out. They're not letting it happen. They know what's up. The power.
It's a 9.
Well, that's all the games. I got my real MVP. I'll run through it pretty fast. We're running long today. My real MVP is probably your real MVP. It's Jahmyr Gibbs with his 219 rushing yards, 45 receiving yards, total of 3 touchdowns. His longest run was basically ended the game, 69-yard touchdown run. I mean, what else can you say? They saved themselves from embarrassment by just leaning on the right guy because they were in fucking Goff's lap all night. And I was pretty, but that was the thing we said when we were like talking about that game on our bet episode of like the only saving grace for the Giants is going to be that defensive line, because you get Goff moving off his spot, then it makes it rough on them, and that's what it did. So they leaned on the right guy, and that's why I got to say Jahmyr Gibbs.
You the real MVP.
Who you got?
I agree. He's a worthy MVP for the week, but I'm going to go with Jackson Smith-Njigba for breaking the Seahawks franchise receiving record. He passed DK Metcalf and Steve Largent. Now, the thing that makes this quite remarkable, Steve Largent and DK Metcalf held these records after playing 16 games. My guy Jackson Smith-Njigba has just done that. He has broken the franchise record in 11 in week 12, 11 games.
Yeah.
Okay, so all that stuff where it's like, oh, there's more games now. You got to put no asterisk needed here, my friend. This guy just blew the record out of the water.
No asterisk, just ask Kiss, all right?
Yeah, in 11 games, and that's pretty fucking impressive. So, yeah, he's my MVP.
You the real MVP.
Do you have trash for the week?
It's J.J. McCarthy.
I knew it was the same.
He is the worst quarterback in the NFL this year. He might be I mean, there's a lot of people talking about how historically, of all the metrics you can go back through the decades, he's one of the worst quarterbacks in NFL history. He is last in third down percentage, less than 35% on third downs. Last in pass to touchdown to interception ratio. 6 touchdowns, 10 interceptions, I think. Last in giveaways.
Damn.
Last in passer rating.
Woof.
He's one of the he's terrible. He's just all.
You are trash.
Jeez. He was mine too. What a surprise. He was mine too. The reason I asked you to go first, because I figured we had the same trash, but I had to look something up real quick. I had to make sure I was right about this thing. Are you ready for a fucking blow your mind statistic?
Give it to me.
J.J. McCarthy, here's his stat line. He was 12 for 19, 87 yards, 0 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, 5 sacks. His quarterback rating was 34.2. All right? If we replay this game, right, and instead of throwing the ball to people, he spikes the ball 19 times. He has a better quarterback rating. His quarterback rating is 39.6.
Oh my God.
Instead of 34, his quarterback rating goes up if he spikes the ball 19 times. And the crowd will probably boo him. But it's like, he's doing better.
Jesus.
Because at least he doesn't have 5 sacks and 2 interceptions because he spiked the ball. That's the craziest thing. I think it's the craziest. That should have been my shit got learned. That's the craziest thing I've ever seen, man.
That's
you know what? That is also my shit got learned. He's my trash and my shit got learned. I'm sorry. This is the worst thing I ever seen. J.J. McCarthy.
You are trash.
That's stunning.
That is all. I'm gonna say that's my shit got learned. I was gonna say a whole thing about how my son's gonna have to carry the torch as a Dolphins fan. They were good when I was a kid. It was like kind of the end of the glory era. They never fully got it done, but I still had really good football to watch as a kid. But then I was, like I mentioned earlier, a lot of that time I was a Bears fan, so I was even hating on the Dolphins back then. So by the time I became a Dolphins fan, it was very tail end of the Marino era, and that's the last time we were good. Then the Patriots ran over us for 20 years, and then the Bills come out, carry the torch from the Patriots, and now it looks like the Patriots taking the torch right fucking back. So now the Patriots are back. It looks like they passed the eye test. They passed the culture test. They got the right coach. It looks like they got the right quarterback as well. But it also feels like if they don't have the right quarterback, they have the right combination for another fucking decade of success that I'm going to have to deal with. So it's probably going to be my son teaching his son about, we waited all this time and now we're finally here. And that was my shit, It just sucks to see. I have Patriots fans in my life. I'm glad for them. But as a fan, I know how the fan experience, and I know the Patriots went through it for a long time of having a shitty team and then that turnaround. I just wish I could have it. Where the team turns around and it sucks. Hopefully my son and his son or his daughter, whatever, his kids can enjoy Dolphins success, because I probably won't see that shit. What you got for shit I learned?
The shit that I learned is a little weird. I was thinking this as I was watching the Rams play this weekend. I was, they brought up this thing about, they keep bringing up like how impressive it is to watch Matthew Stafford, considering that in the offseason, we were all being told that he had this like pretty serious back injury.
Yeah, we picked him up with the 49ers.
I remember McVay. I remember a press conference from McVay during the preseason saying, well, Stafford hasn't taken any reps yet, but he is walking, so that's good. And I was like, wait, what? I was like, we're psyched about walking? And the other thing that came out during this back injury scenario was this rather interesting and unheard of treatment that he was receiving.
In Germany, right?
They had this Airstream trailer parked at the Rams facility.
Oh, okay.
And every day he would go into this thing that they were calling the Immortal Chamber.
Oh, shit.
Okay. The Immortal Chamber is, according to their website, a state-of-the-art restoration and rejuvenation device. Okay.
So they're using stem cells?
It's like a bed. You know those weird things that everyone's got, those masks that have the red lights on them?
Mm-hmm.
It's like a whole bed with that.
Okay.
And the way they describe it, they say, our stack technologies deliver hours of restoration modalities in just one short 30-minute session that leaves most individuals feeling in a state of calm, but, quote, caffeinated-like energy. Okay. What I learned is that you, too, can purchase one of these devices.
Oh, no.
To level up your sense of self for the low, low price of $15,950.
Hey, man, just go buy some Molly.
And I would encourage anyone to go to the Immortal website to check this thing out. It looks so futuristic. I'm like, what is this? How do I get one? Is there one in Sweden? Is there like a spa that has one where I could like just rent it for half an hour? I want to know
right?
how this. I was thinking about this when I couldn't sleep, and I was like, man, I would love to have this thing tomorrow when I'm going to feel like absolute dog shit.
Immortal Chamber experience. I want to see this thing, man.
Yeah, Google that shit. It's crazy.
Is there one near me? That's what I put, and it's only in America, of course.
Only in America.
Only in America. Oh shit! I'm looking at it now. This shit looks so futuristic.
It's crazy, right? Oh, pardon my sound. Someone's doing some drilling in the background.
Oh. All right. Then what's the last thing? Spec, right?
Oh,
well,
yeah.
before I forget, I want to give a shout out to the Pigskin Pick'em leaders. We got Victor is in first place with 122 and 55. I don't know how he's doing that well. God damn, I'm in 14th place. Rasmus kicked the field goal is Victor's name is Partil Packers, picks one, and then kick the field goal is in second place with 121.56, right behind you, bro. And then Interessanta Bollar. He changed his name. Wasn't it Big Balls before? Now it's Interesting Balls. Wasn't it like Big Balls, Stor Bollar? Wasn't it that? Stor Bollar?
Wasn't it Big Balls, like Stor Bollar?
I think so. I think it was, but now it's Interessanta Bollar. I love the name change. Shout out to that. They're the leaders right now. My spec recipient, obviously, Jameis Winston. Came into the game. He's the most fun backup quarterback in the NFL. Dropping 366 yards on him, 2 tutties, 1 pick in a very exciting game where they gave a scare to the Lions fans and to parlays all around the place, including ours with our can't miss parlay that we did not miss on, by the way. So he's probably telling everybody right now.
Put some respect on my name.
I'm gonna say let's put some spec on the Cowboys defense. I mean, they are no longer the punching bag of the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
They gave up 21 points in the first half to the, Super Bowl champs, and then they locked it down and gave their offense a chance to win the game, which they did. So put some spec on their names.
Put some respect on my name.
Scariest AFC team. I got Chiefs. Who you got? I think they're terrifying. I feel like they beat one of the top teams right now, and Lou Anarumo were throwing different shit at them, and they won without Mahomes throwing a bunch of touchdowns. They won with a bunch of field goals, and that means it could have been more. And I don't know. I feel like they're just scary. They just never they won't go away. They're the cockroaches of the NFL.
I'd say long term, the Patriots are probably scarier, but considering that they have such an easy schedule this year, I think there is a chance that they could fall off in the playoffs too. Yeah. And an ascending version of the Kansas City Chiefs is certainly a worthy candidate for scariest team for sure.
Yeah. NFC Rams.
I got
Rams
for sure.
Easily.
100%.
I think they're the best team in football. All right, I can tell you got shit to do, man.
Someone's ringing my doorbell.
You can ring my... Well, I'll wrap us up, man. You can tell everybody goodbye. I'll wrap this thing up.
Love you guys. Give me some. Bye-bye. Hold on.
That's it. Skip just ran off the screen to go answer the door because he's got sex toys that he ordered. Yep, there's no way he's going to deny that because he's not here. So, yeah, he's getting his sex toys, and I'm here without any sex toys at all. I've been John the Rollins, and he's been Skip Massaro with SveNFL. We'll be back to talk about the next games coming up. We'll preview it. Thank y'all so much, man. See y'all soon. Peace. Get serious.